Hey guys, welcome back. Quick update on the 430 project. We got the front bumper back from the wrap shop, and the only thing really special about this is we did the forged carbon here in the center. Do a little nice little contrast. They did have to sand down and prime the bumper for the wrap to stick. The washer nozzles, unfortunately, from the old bumper are epoxied in, and I can't remove them. So we'll have to come up with some kind of block off plate, just kind of cover that up and make it look nice. I'm not too, worried about having headlight washers. Come back here, as you can see, we've got this all wrapped now for the most part back here. We do have some separation. This body panel on the clamshell on both sides is starting to separate from the structure, so we need to pull this clam off, pull it apart, put some body panel sealer on there, and just get it back the way it should be factory. All the parts have come in for the Challenge rear end. This is all OE Ferrari, and there are quite a few pieces to it that even I didn't know going into it. So this upper grille comes separate from the actual mesh grille, and so you have to get this separate, the Ferrari emblem separate, the bumper, the exhaust grille, and then there's also each grille on the bottom here is separate from the bumper, and then the diffuser, of course, and then there's a piece that attaches the diffuser to the rear bumper that's separate. So it's a total of probably 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 10 pieces just to get the rear end put together. As you can see, this has a cutout for the air on the actual Challenge car. This car doesn't have that, of course, but I wanted to keep the OE look instead of going with the Scuderia style where it's just a plain mesh grille and that's all. As far as the manual swap goes, haven't had any parts come in yet with shipping delays, but I went ahead and we did it cutting the center console, so that's where the shifter will sit. So basically, we had to cut out that was in there, and then the crossbar that was in there. And once we get the actual shifter here, we'll clearance this out a little better, but this should be pretty spot on. We pulled the paddles out from the steering wheel, so that's ready to go. The brake pedal has been cut, so you cut a couple inches off of that. And then last thing to do for that was when the clutch pedal gets here, this is the piece that actually separates the brake from the clutch on the rod. And so we'll cut this to the desired length where we want the brake pedal and the clutch pedal to be separated by. We got the OE Challenge tow hook. It actually goes on the back side of the gearbox and comes through the diffuser. So I'll need to make a bracket that'll bolt in to the cage that's usually right there, and this will be coming through the diffuser. And I'll try to get that done whenever we actually hard mount all this stuff. So one of the main debacles, I should say, with this car has been figuring out what wheels to go with. Like before, I wanted the Volks, couldn't get them. I've looked at Advan GTs, couldn't get them. I really want to do a cool Japanese wheel on here, but I seem to be striking out quite a bit. Waiting to hear back from BBS on availability for faces and barrels for a custom set of LMRs, doing a 20-inch wheel with a step lip with a 19-inch face. But I'd be up for some suggestions, or if anybody knows a good place to source some 19 by 10 squares all the way around, that'd be awesome. If you just want to comment that in the comments below. All right, so that's it, guys, for this week. Not much to update on. I'm hoping by the beginning of the year, shipping and everything starts to sort itself out. We're gonna start getting some stuff together and getting this lease back on the ground down to the repair shop to start the engine and the transmission part of it. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like, and comment below. Thank you.
What?